Throughout the current season of Gold Rush, the show has mostly focused on Parker Schnibel, Tony Beets, and Fred Lewis. However, while the first two are extremely successful, Fred can't seem to catch a break. Even worse, fans have turned on him, calling his story on the show boring at best. Fred has now struck back at his naysayers. Calling them bullies, Fred has called out anyone who doesn't like him on the show. Fred Lewis has been the least interesting person on Gold Rush this season. He has struggled to get things done, and viewers watching at home wonder openly why he makes some of his bizarre decisions. As a result, special media outlets like Reddit and Facebook are full of people who talk crap about him. Fred Lewis has had enough. In an Instagram post, Fred shot a selfie of himself pointing at the camera and cut loose on the bullies online. He wrote, "I'm thinking of launching an anti-bullying campaign as it dawned on me. When only 7% of this country has served, why should I accept constant bullying for being proud?" This comes because the announcers on the show always mention how Fred is a vet, often when it has nothing to do with the storyline. While Fred says it is just the announcer, he also mentions his service time constantly on each episode, making it a drinking game for many at home, just waiting to see how many times he mentions it while mining for gold. Fred said that people online are trashing veterans because of this. When looking at the people online talking about it, it is all about how many times the show mentions it. Almost no one is trashing the vets. However, that is how Fred takes the complaints about the fact Gold Rush beats viewers over the heads with comments about his service. "I get annoyed, that's really it. But some people really take offense to it, and it's damaging," Fred wrote. "Especially when we are trying to entertain and inspire people. I just think we can do better as people, so I'm thinking about actually doing something about it." Fans posted the Instagram post on Reddit and left it open for commenting. As expected, the fans there called out Fred for not understanding why they are tired of hearing about his service multiple times in every single episode. "No one has any issues with you and your crew being vets," one commenter said. "People have an issue with the very forceful way the producers remind us of it, like when a doctor always insists on being called doctor all the time. There is no need for this." Another said that if they had a nickel for every time Fred mentioned his military service, they would make more money than he ever made off his mining. Have you enjoyed Fred Lewis this season on Gold Rush? Do you think he has a point about bullies lashing out at him? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Sean Esalilos has been a freelance writer for over 25 years and is a voting member of the Oklahoma Film Critics Circle. He is also a published author with a book about the Stephen King Dollar Baby filmmakers. Title: Gold Rush. Fred Lewis calls out bullying in the rugged world of reality television, where the pursuit of gold can quickly turn into a battle of wills. Fred Lewis has made a name for himself, not just as a dedicated miner, but as a voice against bullying. Known for his infectious enthusiasm and unwavering spirit, Fred has faced challenges both underground and above ground. In a recent outburst, he took a stand against the bullying he has experienced on and off the screen, inspiring both fans and fellow miners to reflect on the importance of camaraderie and respect. The Golden Dream. Fred Lewis first stepped into the spotlight on Gold Rush, a show that chronicles the lives of miners in the unforgiving landscapes of Alaska. With dreams of striking it rich and a passion for adventure, Fred brought a fresh perspective to the series. He quickly became a fan favorite, not just for his mining skills, but for his genuine personality and perseverance. His journey was one of resilience, a testament to the struggles many face while chasing their dreams. However, the allure of gold often brings out the worst in people. The intense competition and high stakes can lead to tensions, rivalries, and, unfortunately, bullying. Fred soon found himself not only battling the elements and the terrain, but also facing unkind words and hostility from some of his peers and even viewers. The tipping point, came during a recent season when the pressure mounted, and Fred found himself targeted for ridicule. Comments about his mining techniques, his leadership style, and even personal attacks began to flood social media. What started as playful banter turned into a relentless campaign of negativity. Instead of backing down, Fred chose to confront this toxicity head-on. In a heartfelt video message shared across his social media platforms, Fred called out the bullying he had endured. "I'm not here to be anyone's punching bag," he stated firmly. "We all come to the show with dreams and hopes, and it's time we support each other instead of tearing each other down." His words resonated with many, highlighting the often overlooked mental health struggles that can accompany the cutthroat environment of reality TV. A call for unity. Fred's stand against bullying was not just about defending himself. It was a rallying cry for unity among the cast and fans alike. He emphasized that the mining community, while competitive, should foster an environment of support and encouragement. "At the end of the day, we're all chasing the same dream," he noted. "We should be lifting each other up, not bringing each other down." His message struck a chord with many, sparking conversations about the culture within reality television and the responsibility of both producers and participants to cultivate a healthier atmosphere. Fans began to share their own experiences with bullying, both online and in their daily lives, creating a movement that transcended the show. Impact on the community. Fred's courageous stance ignited a wave of support from both fans and fellow miners. Many took to social media to share their own stories, reinforcing the idea that bullying, whether in reality TV or everyday life, should not be tolerated. The hashtag #StandWithFred trended, and messages of solidarity flooded in from across the globe. Fellow miners, who had previously remained silent, began to voice their support for Fred. They shared their own experiences with negativity and highlighted the importance of camaraderie in such a tough profession. One colleague even remarked, "We're all out here risking everything for our dreams. We should be each other's biggest fans, not enemies." The ripple effect. Fred's call to action extended beyond the confines of the show. It sparked discussions about mental health and the impact of bullying in various spheres, including workplaces and schools. Many were inspired to speak up against mistreatment in their own lives, fueled by Fred's courage to confront his critics publicly. Organizations dedicated to anti-bullying efforts began to take notice, reaching out to Fred to collaborate on campaigns aimed at fostering kindness and respect. His journey became a beacon of hope for those who have faced similar struggles, showcasing that it is possible to stand tall in the face of adversity. A new chapter. Conversations became more supportive, and Fred's message of unity resonated with many. The camaraderie that he had longed for started to blossom, reminding everyone involved that they were part of something greater than just a competition for gold. Fred's bravery did not go unnoticed by the show's producers, who took steps to ensure that the culture of the production prioritized respect and teamwork. They recognized the importance of showcasing not just the thrill of mining, but also the relationships and community that develop in the process. Conclusion: More than gold. Fred Lewis's journey on Gold Rush transformed from a simple pursuit of gold to a powerful statement against bullying. His willingness to confront the negativity surrounding him has made a significant impact, inspiring many to reflect on their own behaviors and attitudes. As Fred continues his mining adventures, he carries with him the understanding that true wealth lies not in the gold he digs up, but in the connections he fosters with others. His story serves as a reminder that, in a world often driven by competition and envy, kindness and support can create a richer, more fulfilling experience for everyone involved. Through his experiences, Fred Lewis has not only become a mining legend, but also an advocate for change. In the unforgiving landscape of reality TV, he shines brightly, proving that standing up for what is right can lead to profound transformations, not just for oneself, but for an entire community.